A lot of people are interested in this program. Why? It's tax season, and most people are trying to improve their credit to put them in position to become a homeowner. All right. So thank you so very much for hopping on. And I'm going to turn my camera off right now, and then I'll show full screen. That way you can see the slide. Now, if you can see it on your screen, I just need one person to type in yes in the chat. It says Freedom Wealth, control your financial future. If you can see that, just put yes inside of the chat. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So let's get into it. Now, as I mentioned to you, I reside down here in sunny South Florida. Well, it's not sunny right now, but you get my point. Miami, Florida. I'm a vice president with this company called Freedom Path. I'm a credit expert, national trainer. I'm also a life and business coach. So I wear a lot of hats, just like I'm sure you do. All right. But you made it to the right place at the right time. And I'm privileged because the person who invited you want to see you get to the next level, right? And I don't know who invited you. I don't know if it was Kiana Dorsey invited you. I don't know if it was King Bling invited you. I don't know if it was Monty that invited you, Rod that invited you, Mr. Alan Pender, Miss Kiwi, myself. There's so many people that are a part of your success. It could have been Luana, but I want you to know that we're a family and we're going to help you get to the next level because you're willing to bet on yourself. So here are the three gentlemen at the helm. Mr. Kevin Carroll, he's a CEO and founder of the company, and Mr. Ryan Ragland, president and co-founder, and Mr. Kent Williams, vice president of sales. So the company's been around for quite a while. A lot of positive reviews on Google, and I love it. Let me kind of show you something. I really want to show you this really quick. I love the fact that we have a lot of positive reviews, and when you think about that, most companies, believe it or not, they talk a big game, but they don't have the reviews. So let me just go straight. I'm showing you this in real time. Let me go to the home page. Let me just go to the Trust Pilot. So we have a 4.4 out of 5. Okay. Now, I need you to really understand when you're talking about a program that actually works, this work if you work it. All right. Now, A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau, in my opinion, is a great thing. Most companies don't even know what a Better Business Bureau is, but the fact that we have an A+ rating on it is a great thing. So the Freedom Wealth Program is a comprehensive financial solution. Now, there's quite a bit of parts to this Freedom Wealth Program, and I'm going to talk to you about the main point that everybody wants to see, which is the score path. You're going to hear more about the wealth path, life path, and biz path once you get started because there's so many tools and we only have a few minutes. And I want to share this with you. So I'm going to start with the part that everybody really wants to know is how you can improve your personal credit to put you in position to get approved for a house or a car. Now, if you can see on your screen, it says score path in front of you with the some credit score examples. Put me inside of the chat. I just want to make sure you're on the same screen I'm on and you can see what I'm seeing. Thank you so very much, Kiana. So think about this. This has a lot of components within this program. Okay. The score path has the 3B monitoring. Basically, that's a 3 bureau monitoring. Okay. Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Now, most people do what I used to do. I used to check my credit on Credit Karma. I know I'm not the only one that used to do that. And some of you probably are still doing that right now, but you don't have to worry about that. With this program, you'll be able to monitor everything that's going on. You'll see what's on your Equifax, TransUnion, and your Experian. Now, this program will also help you dispute on all 3 bureaus. Okay, let's move to the next piece, which is called the Score Boost. That's the tool. It's AI powered and it'll help you dispute late payments, charge offs, collections, student loans, repos, evictions, foreclosures, inquiries. I know a lot of people got inquiries on their credit report. You name it. I know somebody who had a timeshare on their credit report. Anything can be disputed and removed off your credit report. Now, you also get access to a credit attorney. That way, in case you have some items on your credit report or your rights have been violated, maybe your identity is stolen and you need an attorney, but you don't want to pay the extra money. Don't worry, that comes with the program. So not only will you be able to dispute negative items, including errors and erroneous things on your credit report, but you'll be able to track it. As they fall off your credit, your score goes up. It's really that simple, and it doesn't come back on your credit report. The other thing I want you to know is we have a bill credit account. Well, you will be able to bill credit. Now, one of the strategies is you got it, which is to help get the items off of your credit. But the other part of the strategy is you have to build credit at the same time. So the person that invited you, they'll guide you on different ways that you could build credit and some strategies. But the most important thing is when it's time for you to get enrolled, you need to get started because the items on your credit report won't just fall off. Here's a screenshot of one of my clients that you can see their credit scores are in the fives. And down at the bottom where it says dispute reason, okay, it says this account is over 7 years old. Per FACRA, please remove this from my credit report. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that the AI is scanning code, it's scanning the law, it's scanning your credit reports to help draft up the reason or the dispute language that goes on your dispute letters. Okay? Just waiting for it to just fall off your credit, it doesn't work like that. All right? And this person has a charge off of over 25,000 that is getting charged off. Okay? All right. Now, here's another example. Now, I know for some of you, you're looking at this, you're like, man, I just see pink and I just see some blue writing. If you look really, really good, this is basically someone's credit report, right? Well, you're looking at it through our platform, but you're seeing the items that are on their credit report. And if you look really good, you can tell that they have a lot of what? Put it inside the chat. This is an open book quiz. What do you see most what negative item you see the most on this person's credit report? Put it inside of the chat. I'm curious. I'm asking for a friend. Anybody else? I see Kiana says inquiries. Anybody else? Marty says inquiries. Anybody else? All right, they're absolutely right. Byron says inquiries. Yes. And most people, Tratini says inquiries. Most people don't know those inquiries can destroy your credit. I don't even know how many this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 negative items are basically inquiries. So this is in this person's control. So if you're looking at this and you're saying to yourself, man, what are inquiries? Well, an inquiry is basically you're trying to apply for something. You need to run your credit to see if you're going to get approved. A lot of people do that when they're trying to buy a car. But as you can see, the damage, they go from one car lot to another car lot to another car lot to another car lot. And before you know it, they start shopping around with a 660 credit score. But by the time they stop shopping or they ran through their last car dealership, they end up at a 460. So just think about that before you run your credit. You got to get those items off. And yes, we can help with inquiries as well. Now, as I mentioned to you earlier, you also get access to an attorney. Now, it's no additional charge. Did you know you can actually get a free credit report review by a consumer protection attorney? Now, is this mandatory? No, you don't need to do this, but this is just an additional bonus just in case you need some extra help with understanding what's on your credit report. The disputes, the letters, the system we have, all in itself, it works. All you do is you log in, watch the video, follow the steps, send your dispute letters out literally tonight, where you'll be able to dispute late payments, charge offs, collections, student loans, repos, evictions, foreclosures, inquiries, you name it. And then you will start to get results. Just like these customers, just like these individuals. Could you use an extra 114 points? Okay, Rod helped his client increase their credit score 114 points in 98 days. Kiana Dorsey helped her client increase their credit score 140 points in 105 days. Think about that, right? Maybe you need an extra 140 points or extra 114 or extra 194 points. You name it, this program can help. Could you use extra 93 points? Now you may be looking at this and saying, "Well, Coach Kev, what about them 57 points or the 58 points?" I bet you'll take it. I bet right now, if you had an opportunity to get a free extra 57 points or 58 points, I bet you would take it. True or not true, right? Most people would. What would you do with the extra 111 points? You get my point, right? Pun intended. This program can help you improve your personal score. What about Mr. William Ward helping his client increase their credit score 145 points? Okay? So if you have items on your credit report and you need to get them worked on, you need to get these negative items disputed. You need to monitor your credit. You need a system that's going to help you dispute these items. You need to get updates. You can log into the portal to get access to see what's going on every 30 to 45 days. You also get a credit coach. One of the coaches invited you to this webinar tonight. Okay? You also get access to a private financial literacy community. And this program can help you get mortgage ready. It's valued at over $3,000. And every time people hear the price to start this, it blows their mind. It's just $189 to get started, $99 a month. There's no contract. Okay. There's a semi-annual program where you can pay it up for 6 months for $497, which is an additional savings. But when you enroll, you'll be able to see that option once you get on the website from the person that invited you. And again, this program has a lot to it. I only covered the score path. I didn't go over the wealth path that talks about the will, the trust, the power of attorney, the estate planning. I didn't talk about the life path that'll help you with your identity and save on different things when you're traveling. And I didn't talk about the biz path for those of you who either want to learn about business credit or how to form your business or access to business funding, right? And I know a lot of people always ask about business funding. I always ask people these three questions. Do you have an active EIN number? And if you say yes, put a check. Do you have a business bank account? If you say yes, you put another check. And then I ask the final question. Do you have a 680 plus credit score? If you say yes, then I would tell you start the funding application. But if you say, you know what, Coach Kev, everything's good except my credit, then you need to enroll on this Freedom Wealth program immediately. Now, if you need help splitting the payments up, there's programs and softwares called Sezzle, Afterpay, Klarna, Zip, where you can literally go to your app store and type in Zip, ZIP, or you can type in Klarna, right? Afterpay. You know, these you guys know about these platforms. And literally all you would need is the person who invited you's website, because you're gonna need their website to purchase on these platforms. And then voila, you have access to breaking up the payment. So that's the Freedom Wealth program. Get back with the person that invited you. If there's any questions, go ahead and drop it inside of the chat. And while I'm waiting for those questions, I'll go ahead and start the next piece, the business opportunity. And this is one for the record books. There's so many people looking for a way to make ends meet. And I say, don't make ends meet. Do whatever you have to do to make more money. Do whatever you have to do to make more than making ends meet, right? And I need you to pay a close attention to this second piece because you will learn how you can start making some money from home just referring these programs. Now, I always tell people this, you already prayed for this. You already thought about this opportunity. You already want to do something different. Now it's all about taking action. And my mentor told me a long time ago, if you want things to change, you have to change. And this is it. So if you're serious about change, I'm going to go over some information that will definitely change your life. I don't see any questions inside of the chat. All right, let me turn my camera off and let me go to this last piece, the broker career. Man, I'll never forget, man. The first time I made my first $1,000 with this company, and my first $2,000, and my first $5,000, and my first $10,000, and my first $20,000 in 1 month with this company. And one thing I love about it is that you don't need any special skills. You don't need a license. You don't need a degree. You don't even need a car. You need internet though and a cell phone, right? And then all you would do is refer the services. At the end, I'm gonna bring somebody up, maybe two people, and you just hear them. You're gonna hear why they got started, how had this company helped them, and did they at least make their money back that they invested? And most likely, 100% of them gonna say yes, and then some. But I want you to hear from real people getting real results. So, all right, let's get into it. So, now I'm going to share with you this broker career opportunity that you can do 100% from home, and you can do this between the cracks of your schedule. So, if you got a job, keep your job. You got kids, keep your kids. If you got a dog, keep your dog. Just do this between the cracks of your schedule, and I promise you it'll change your life. Now, the industry we're asking you to join, technically, you've already been a part of it. It's fintech. Now, you may not have heard that word fintech before, but you're familiar with these services and the companies because you use it. Here's how I know. If I were to ask you, have you ever used Cash App? Put me in the chat. Have you ever used Venmo? Put me in the chat. Have you ever used Zelle? Put me in the chat. Have you ever used PayPal, Stripe, Trine, Robinhood, SoFi, Credit Karma? These are all fintech companies. Believe it or not, the market is here. The global fintech market is projected to grow 700 billion by 2030. Now, my mentor told me a long time ago, success loves speed. See, you're coming in at the right time. And those people who get in early, they change the game. Imagine if you would have got that phone call asking you to invest into Apple early. Imagine if you would have got that phone call to invest into Tesla when it was $5. Imagine if you would have got that phone call to invest into Bitcoin when it was less than $1. You would probably be a millionaire or a billionaire right now. This is that moment. You're seeing the beginning before it explodes. Now, whether you do this or not, we're going to have success. But we want you to come in early so you can take advantage and lock down your spot. And guess what? It's going to continue to grow because everything that this company has, everybody wants. Because in America, you can't survive without these services. And here are the services. The Freedom Wealth, you heard me mention that earlier. That's basically the credit repair program. Somebody enrolls on that program, you send them your website. Remember, you're not the one fixing their credit. You're not the one helping them get the funding deal. You're not the one explaining how business credit works. You're not doing any of that. You're the middlewoman or the middleman. Okay. Now, Freedom Wealth, you enroll someone on that program. I just showed you how much it costs. It costs $189 for the customer. Okay. When they enroll on that program, you earn $75 just because you recommended the service. Now, remember, you also get points for every single service. Now, these points accumulate to an additional, I said additional bonus. Okay. What about Freedom BCA? That's business credit. Did you know a lot of entrepreneurs don't know how important it is to put things in their business name and not their personal name? You probably have everything in your personal name right now. Did you know that you can actually start to build business credit and build your business credit identity online? This is a game changer. So not only will you earn $275 per customer, but you also accumulate points. What about Bolt funding? Did you know the number one reason why businesses fail is because they run out of capital? They run out of money. Have you ever heard OPM, other people's money? All the millionaires and billionaires do it. They use OPM. And all you would do is be the middle person. You would refer your website to any business owner that need money to take their business to the next level. Period. I'm going to show you the commissions on that, and you can make more money than you make in a whole year. You can make in 1 month with the business funding, because those funding deals go in the millions. Okay, and those between 2 to 5 points. What about Freedom Life? Maybe you're here and you already have a life insurance license and you don't know you could get paid double by bringing your license to Freedom Life. Okay? Now, I need you to understand this company has everything wrapped up. Everything you need to survive in America is here. You need to have good credit. You need to eventually put things in your business name. You need to use other people's money, and you have to preserve your legacy with life insurance at some point. Okay, and if you don't, I promise you, your kids, your grandkids, they're gonna pay for it later. Now I want to go over the 5 ways, well, really 6 ways that we get paid, and I want you to pay close attention. The first 2 ways are direct commission. You enroll someone on the program, you get paid a direct commission. That's the $75. That's the 275, and I'm gonna show you the one for the funding. And then we get paid residual income. That just means you enroll the customer and you get paid every 30 days. Every time the customer pays their monthly membership, you get paid. It's no different from you paying Amazon Prime every 30 days or you paying Netflix every 30 days. You're helping those companies get richer. You can use this platform to get paid the way the millionaires get paid, to get paid the way the big companies get paid. See, you don't have the infrastructure to help you with that, but we do, and we're going to show you how. So the third way we get paid is customer activation bonus. Now, this is a simple one. You can look at this and do what I call predictable income. You can look at this and say, okay, if you wanna make $1,000 a week, you get 15 points a week. Now, maybe here's what you need to know. When does the week start and when does the week end? The first day of the pay week starts on Sunday and it ends on Saturday. All right? So that means when you enroll someone between, so today's Tuesday, let's say for instance, between now and Saturday midnight, you accumulate 15 points. Not only will you earn the commission, because this is direct commission, when you sign them up, you're already going to get paid the following Friday. But because you got 15 points, you also get $1,000 bonus. Did you hear me? I don't think you heard me. Literally, that's an additional bonus. And people are doing this by the day. Some people are doing it in a couple of hours. You could do this. You could do this. So this is the third way. Here's the fourth way we get paid. If you want to build a team, you have something called team check match bonus. When your team get paid, so will you. And here's the fifth way we get paid. It's called the monthly infinity growth bonus. Between you and your team, you guys accumulate these points. 150 points, that's $1,000. I'd never miss a paycheck with this company. Every 30 days, as long as you got those points, you get that money dropped into your bank account. So you need to be looking at this and saying, okay, my rent, my car note, my credit cards, the kids' daycare, that's like 3,700. Then you need to be looking at this and saying, okay, I need to get 600 points. And then use this company, use this opportunity to pay your bills. And like I told you at the beginning, if you have a job, keep your job. If you got kids, keep them kids. If you got a dog, keep that dog. You might want to get another one. Because once the money start rolling in, your role would be to stack your money, save your money up, get yourself out of debt. We're disrupting the entire financial services system. Okay. Now, this is how we get paid on the funding side. What if you knew a business owner who needed 70,000 as a general contractor? Do you know that you'll get a nice commission off of that? What about helping this business owner access 27,000? What about $81,000? Your commission would be nice. Okay. What about helping a driving school? What about helping a janitorial business? Right? $15,000, man, that'll give you a nice commission. And it takes just a few minutes for your customer to complete the application. SBA loan. Here's some examples of the type of money that you can earn and starting tonight. SBA loan. Remember, the SBA loans are backed by the government. It's 300,000 in this example. The commissionable revenue is 6 grand. That means that's how much money the company's making from the transaction. Now, out of that 6,000, your commission, the broker commission, that's you make $2,400. The application takes minutes to complete. And don't worry, your business in a box comes with a funding team. Okay. What about the SBA loan for 500,000? The commissionable revenue is 10,000. That's how much money the company made. Out of the 10,000, 4 grand is your cut. This can change everything for you. What about $1 million loan? Imagine you help a restaurant, a body shop, a consulting company. It's so many businesses, and some companies need a couple of $1 million. The commissionable revenue is 100,000 in this example. Your cut would be 40 grand. Now I always tell people, man, you unlock something like this, don't quit your job. Keep paying your bills, keep stacking your money until it gets to the point where you no longer need to go to work and you just go full time. But until then, do this part time, do this between the cracks of your schedule. Now, if you're a real estate agent, this would be great for you. Miss Thompson, she's a real estate agent. She not only helped her client improve their personal credit, but she helped them buy the house. If you know any real estate agents, when we do these meetings every Tuesday at 8 p.m., you need to invite them. It's the same link that you're on right now because realtors want to become a one stop shop and you can help them. And trust me, they run into people that have bad credit all day. I wish I had some realtors right now to vouch. So they need something to help them. They don't want to always send it to the broker. They want to be able to fix the credit, make a couple of coins, and then turn around and sell them the house. That's the perfect way to do it. Okay. You listening to me, I'm the guy in the middle, Coach Kev. I just live by some famous words of Mr. Warren Buffett. He said, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. Dr. Michelle Kofer, she's a kingdom builder, tax strategist, credit expert. She's been in the industry for over 8 years, and she's committed to helping anybody who want to help themselves. Rod and Trithenia Farrell, powerhouse over there in Mobile, Alabama. And if you're invited by them, I highly recommend that you get enrolled because not only are they committed to helping people in Alabama and other states, but they're committed to helping you. They're committed. They're top trainers. They've been in the industry, for over 5, 6 years. You can learn from them. And I want you to know again where you are right now, it's not where you're going to stay. They have decades of experience in leadership and empowering people. What about Miss Kiwi? 12 years experience as a defense paralegal. You think you got questions? She had a lot of them. Single mom, in Riviera Beach, but she decided to bring her talents to this amazing company. And if she could do it, you could do it. She's a tax professional. She's a licensed life insurance agent. And of course, she helps a lot of people improve their credit. And also, she's building a team throughout the country. Mr. Alan Pender, he's a sales director with this company, retired Navy, purchased his house at the tender age of 23. I don't know about you, but the fact that he purchased his house at 23 years old is amazing. I found out today, fun fact, I was talking to my mom and I was telling her that her grandson, which is, I tell her my mom that Mr. Alec Pender purchased his house at 23. You know what my mom told me? She purchased her house at 23. You know, I never knew that. Right? So you shouts out to Mr. Allen Pender and my mom for purchasing their house at the tender age of 23. I don't know about how old you are, but I didn't get my house at 23. So, and what about Miss Kiana Dorsey, powerhouse, mother of four? You're gonna hear from her. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna mention her. I'm gonna bring her up at the end, and then I'll let her share her story with you guys. And Mr. Rod, if you want to say something at the end as well, I know I'm throwing you off. That's okay as well. And what about Dr. Groves, PhD, been in the school system for multiple decades, and he brought his talents to Freedom Path as well. We want you to become an independent broker. Your business in the box is just $289 to get started. You get mentorship, you get access to a private group, marketing material, a brand new website. You get certified, and that certification will be helping you in so many other areas of your life. You also get access to recognition, like I kind of did tonight. And every month, there's a recognition meeting where you will be highlighted for your achievements and your promotions. And don't forget the $289 that includes the credit repair, the will, the trust, the power of attorney. But what if you're saying, well, Coach Kev, I really want to do this, but I don't have the 289, but I got $150 to invest into myself? Then I would tell you do the broker only for now for 129, make some money, and then you can always upgrade later. And just like the credit repair, you can use Klarna, Sezzle, Afterpay, Zip, all these different programs to help you get enrolled. There's really no excuse. Anybody could do this. And who should be joining? Entrepreneurs, anybody who's feeling stuck, a network marketer, business owner, life insurance agent. If you're a coach or a speaker, what about a tax professional? What about a real estate agent or anyone looking for change or looking to make some extra money? This is available in all 50 states, of course, including Puerto Rico. And I know a lot of people don't realize, Super Bowl woke a lot of people up. Puerto Rico is the United States, okay? So I always keep that in mind. And again, the famous words by Mr. Warren Buffett: if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. So I want to bring up this lady who I have a lot of respect for, Miss Kiana Dorsey. She's a powerhouse all in itself. She's helped so many people all over the country, and I get excited to hear her story. And not only does she share her journey with her friends and her family who want to listen, but also her kids are watching her. And she's somebody who I want you to continue to be inspired by. Well, you're not inspired yet, but you will be. And I want you to realize if a single mom of four can do it, you can do it. So thank you so very much, Miss Kiana Dorsey. If you dare, top producing sales associate, soon to be sales director with this company, Madam. You can unmute your line. The floor is yours.
Hey, Coach, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you better now.
All
Did you
right.
guys hear her in the chat? Just want to make sure. Put yes or no in the chat
Can
if you
you
can hear
guys
her.
hear me okay?
Okay, they tying it up. Go ahead, sis. The floor is yours. Somebody said barely, so I can hear you good.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to talk up, okay? But Coach, first I want to give it back to you, Coach Kev. Like I appreciate you for taking that time out to host this amazing webinar every Tuesday, and just believing in me and always pushing me to just keep going. But a little bit about me, guys. I am a single mother of four. I was juggling four jobs at one time. Like it's like I had a job for each kid, y'all. I promise. So I was disrespected for the last time. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like my back was up against the wall. I had no time for my kids. I missed all the performances, different events they had. I mean, just no time for nothing and nobody. Yeah, I got sick of that, right? So I was introduced to this amazing platform, and it literally changed my life. I have time for my family now. Yeah, I get to travel. I don't miss a beat. I go to all the events. Like I saw the value in this opportunity, so I took it and I didn't look back. I hit the ground running. So once I got started, I needed credit repair as well. So my credit score went up 92 points. So I am a product of the product, right? But I'm so honored to be a part of this platform where not only are we family, but we love to help people. And sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my volume, but
We can hear you though.
you could okay. But that's pretty much why I got started. And the company helped me in so many ways to where I was able to get time freedom back. Like I didn't have that at first. So not only did it help me with my credit, it helped me get time freedom. And I was like, I had no other choice. It made sense to me. Like it got to make it make sense, right? So when I got started, of course I made my investment back. So it's like, you once you get into this with this company, it's like you gotta bet on you. Like my best thing I could tell you is to bet on you and just keep going. Like if you sick and tired of your situation, you want to change. You steady saying, "Oh, 2026 my year." I mean, show us. I'm from Missouri. I'm from the show me state. So you gotta show me that you want to do better. Like, and I'm gonna keep on pushing you. I'm just saying, hey, keep going, keep going. Like I literally just buried my mom this past August, and it's like I call this I had to face my new reality. That's my new reality, right? She's never coming back. So yes, I'm grieving, but I'm grinding, and I call it grieving and grinding. So it's like what I had to learn coming into the entrepreneur business with this, my thing I live by, if you do not come from a rich family better come from you. That's my time, coach.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so very much. Incredible, incredible testimonial. As I was telling y'all before she did it, that was very, very inspiring. And I don't know who's out there, lost a parent. I can only imagine. But did you hear her say grinding and grieving or grieving and grinding? I don't know which way she said it, but it just reminded me of we just have to continue to go. What will her mom want her to do? Right? Her mom want her to keep going. Thank you so very much, Kiana, for that incredible testimonial. I appreciate you so very much. Rod, let me know if I can bring you up. I know I'm throwing you out there, man, but you're one of the top producers as well. So I definitely want to, if it's okay, if you can't, that's cool. But I do apologize for throwing you up here last minute, sir. But I know your story is amazing as well. Huge shouts out to you, top producing regional director in Mobile, Alabama. You and your amazing wife, right? I know you're gonna say that's your better half, but I want you to know I appreciate both of you and thank you for your leadership. Thank you for sharing your story. Kind of let everybody know one, what made you get started, and then two, did you actually get your money back from? I know it's comical, but let the people know because I'm sure we got some people on here skeptical. The floor is yours, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to first give it back to you, Coach Kev. I want to thank you so much for being the servant leader that you are. I just thank you for reaching down. I want to tell people, some people don't know, but I'm going to be real quick with this, Coach. When I met you, we were in another company. I was not on your team. You had nothing to gain from helping me. My wife and I reached out to you, and you poured into us. That spoke volumes. And I just say that to let you know that's the kind of leadership that we have at this team. It's not about the money. There's no greed. There's no I. There's always we. And Coach Kev is the epitome of it. So, guys, I'm going to tell you, if you're on this team, don't take his time for granted because he is really, really what you call a servant leader. Well, let's jump right into it. Let me tell you why I got started. Again, my name is Rod Farrell. I'm here in Mobile, Alabama, and I'm a finance manager in the auto industry. I've been doing that for the last 30 years. So one of the things that always got to me was seeing people that look like me and you, always the ones paying the high interest rates and the unfavorable terms, for their automobiles. But about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, right? So when you hear that C word, a lot of things go through your mind, one of which is saying, wow, I could have been a better father. I could have been a better kingdom person. I could have done better about my finances. Well, it's been 10 years. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. I'm cancer free. But I went back to work after that, guys. And there I was in the finance office judging people, right? Because that's what we do. The finance guy, the last one to tell you about your payments, he gonna beat you up on your credit so he can make more profit for the dealer. Anyway, so I was there judging people, but when I was trying to live, my credit, my wife's credit, it took a big dump. Because when I was trying to live, I wasn't worried about paying a bill on time. I wasn't worried about my mortgage payment, my car payments, and certainly not my utilization, right? But I was ashamed of it. But that's why God gives us a help meet. My wife said, baby, no, no, this is not something we should be ashamed of. Let's do something about it. So she came across this industry from a family member. And when I saw it, we jumped right in it. And guys, guess what? As a result, it made us what we call economically viable now. So the only alternative was to start sharing this with other people. And that's what we have done. And it's all about nobody's safe because that's our ministry and it's our mandate to help as many people as possible, right? And that's what we do. And guys, I know Coach Kev went over all the wonderful ways we get paid. And of course, I paid my investment back, I think, in the first 2 weeks because all I did was jump in and just start sharing it with everybody. And I promise you, if you're in a room with 10 people and you share it with 10, three of them going to step up and get themselves out of the way and get their pride out of the way and say, hey, tell me more about that. But you got to open your mouth and let them know. And it's just that easy. And the company does the work. Well, all those accolades, all that money that we make are awesome. But I'm going to tell you what I and my wife enjoyed the most about this entire situation. A young lady contacted us. She was a single parent, single mother, living in unfavorable conditions, unfavorable neighborhood, and she wanted to get her credit better so that she could be a homeowner. She partnered with us. Introduced us to the Freedom Wealth platform. Her credit score rose. Then we transitioned over, and we got people in our teams that do everything: realtors, mortgage brokers, whatever you name it. Introduced to somebody else on our team that did mortgages and a realtor, and she got a house. She became the first person in her family to be a homeowner. That's called breaking generational curses, ladies and gentlemen. No money amount can be put on that. She invited us to the housewarming. We get there. We see her family members standing around. They're excited because their family member became a homeowner. You see the kids playing in the backyard. They never had a backyard before, right? And then you see that client and the sense of gratification that's on their face. When she simply looked at us and said, thank you with tears in her eyes. That's more than any money, anytime, anywhere. And that's what we're doing here. And that's why I'm so excited to be part of this mission. I'm so excited. My wife and I just love it because we're making a difference in our community, in our country, and with people all over this nation. So I want to just give it back to you, Coach, because I'm extremely grateful. Thank
Oh
you,
man.
sir.
Oh man. Thank you. Man, oh man. The chat, people are like, wow. You know, not only is that inspiring, man, but you're showing you and your wife are showing this is bigger than us. And I feel that so many people are focused so much on what's in it for them, for them, for them, not realizing that if we focus on something that's bigger than us, the sky is the limit. So thank you for your consistency. Thank your wife for her amazing consistency. Thank you both for your leadership. We know when you have a power couple doing it, it just makes it that much easier, and it shows anybody that they can do it. You heard from a single mom tonight, right? You heard from the half of a power couple, so you have no excuse. Thank you, Rob, for sharing. Thank you, Kiana, for sharing as well. Now, guess your next step is to get back with the person that invited you and get enrolled. If you need help, they'll send you the online application and you just got to get enrolled. Byron, make sure you get enrolled. Miss Long, make sure you get enrolled. Harriet, get enrolled. Okay, Miss Garcia, make sure you get enrolled. Whoever invited you, get enrolled with them. Shoot them a quick text. They'll help you get enrolled. Now remember, if you just want to work on your credit, it's the 189. If you want to work on your credit and make some extra money by referring the services, because remember, you don't need a license, you don't need a special skill, you don't need a degree. All we do is show you step by step how to refer the services. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we heard Rod said he got his money back within 2 weeks of just referring the services. So you can do the same thing. And remember, guys, it is tax season. A lot of people are looking for you. They looking for somebody to help them fix their credit. Why not get it through you? All right. And Kiana said the same for her. And I'm sure Renette, I'm sure who else was it? I forgot. I'm sure Luana and I'm sure other leaders also are generating revenue. Marty, I know Marty make a lot of money with this company. Trithenia, of course, make a lot of money with this company. And guys, that's it. So get back with the person that invited you, get enrolled, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you for joining.